What's going on, guys? I know it's been a while, but I just got back 2 CGC unboxings and, or 2 CGC submissions from New York Comic Con and C2E2. Let's see. Just forgive me as I set up here. I am way too excited for the disaster that's about to happen here. I think I have about 9 books in C2E2 submissions and only 3 for New York. But obviously New York was October. It's been forever since I've seen these things. So curious to see how they turned out. I'm just going to shoot my link out there real quick. Let's see. Boom. All right. So I guess I'll begin with the lighter of the boxes. These are the only ones that I kind of know the grades on. Yo, C-List, what's up, my friend? All right, so I didn't know if anybody'd actually be joining, but again, I'm like way too excited. It's going to be disastrous. But first off, I submitted these New York books through Wicked Gator. And they're 3 books signed by Zoo Orzu. One of them is actually remarked. And I'm going to go one at a time here. As soon as I get this out. All right. So, first one we got. Let me take it out of here. Shadecraft. Uh-oh. This is supposed to be a signed book. That is really messed up. So I had 2 signature series of this. That one happens to be a 9.6. This is not what I submitted. So let me see. And also another blue label. I had both of these signed by Zoo. That is really screwed up. I don't know how I got 2 blue labels and there's no signature on the book, so something happened along the way there. And I did get my Basilisk Comic Blend one. It is actually remarked. It's going to be kind of difficult to see because she did it in her hair. Let me see if I can turn down the brightness here. Damn. I'm going to have to like take a picture and post this like later on. But it actually is kind of cool to see. It actually looks like the Newton ring is the remark. This is like the strangest thing I've ever seen with this. That's Shadecraft so hot. But now I'm really curious as to why. Shadecraft Virgin Zoo Orzu. I'm almost positive that they messed this up pretty bad. So these things were like submitted way after the fact. I think they were received 12/29, and yeah, I'm gonna have to. They received 12/29, and that's 2 months after NYCC happened. So something's up there, and this isn't my handwriting for the submission form either. So let's see. Disappointment number 1. All right. I actually even have to look at the CGC registry now because I swore that it did say there were SS versions. Let me see. I'm gonna check that out right now. Sign in. Yeah, I shouldn't have to wait that long to not have my books like that. Signature series, modern. That's really weird. Okay, so those were supposed to be signed books. They are not. So we'll continue here. So this next one was submitted through Captured Collectibles. They were working with the Comic Mint. I had a few books signed by Frizen. I had Kyle Higgins do the black light, radiant black. And I forgot what else I submitted, to be honest with you. So, let's check it out. All right, these guys know how to pack these things up. I'm covered in bubble wrap now. Let's see what we got. Right, you got your stuff months ago. I don't know how this all happened. But they said they got a bulk of orders months apart, so even though, you know, we literally submitted at the same time. Yeah, so they did pack these really well, which is fantastic for a change. My God. Need a bigger knife next time. Oh, wow. So they're each individually wrapped in a little postal thing, so I can do a real unboxing, I suppose. Oh gosh. All right. 9 books total. Let's check out this first one. Have you guys ever had a CGC mess up like that one there? Do you think I'm going to make all 9/8? I don't think so. I know for sure at one book, if it got a 9/8, I'd be extremely happy. However, I don't think it was presented very nicely, but yeah, I don't know. They're going nuts for something. I don't know what's going on there. But all right, so first book, I gave away the grid, I guess. But House of Slaughter, signed by Frizen, right up there. So I got a 9/8. All right, that one doesn't exactly surprise me. I picked that up from Comics Vault Live because my copy was not necessarily a 9/8. It was on the border, but that was $30. So that was a good grab for me. I do recommend if you stop at one of the conventions and Big Clutch is there, go talk to them because honestly, a lot of those books are pretty good deals. You know, sometimes CVL has them already slabbed, and those are fantastic deals for what they are. But like the House of Slaughter being $30 for 1/100, worth it. I think they had the Noctera Raw, and that was like they were asking like 124, but I got that way back for like 75. All right, so the next one we got, let's see. All right, SSCO, I'm sorry, Sanctum. I don't even know which side she signed here. There we go. I had her sign it along the blade. Most of them will be that way. This one is a 9/8. That's awesome. This one was extremely crispy. I picked this up when I went to C2E2 also. I'm sorry, New York City. Sanctum had a buy 2, get 1 free. That's it. All right. I'm going to assume these are 2 of the 5 Frizen books next. Let's see what we got here. And anybody who is in here, thank you for joining me. Yeah, buy 2, get 1 free. Great deal. I think I picked up 5 foils for Ollie and that one for myself because I already had a foil and everything. So let's see. What do we got here? Okay, so this one here, this is the one I was worried about. This is the Diamond Retailer, signed by Frizen. What do we think? A 9.4, which, all right, that's better than I thought. I did not get this pressed. It needs a press. Like there's a back corner here. I was actually mostly concerned about like a small color rub. It's like missing color in the back. You could see that like white dot. But I'm actually not unhappy about that. This was a personal copy one for me. So, all right. I was kind of expecting maybe like a 9.0. So no ticks, no nothing like that. Let's see what we got here. So you got your foils. Did I show you that deal? I feel like I should have submitted those 8 billion genies, the Ashkins, at this point. It's releasing next week, and it would have been right on time. Right. I don't know what we got on this one. What do we have? I'll grab both sides. Let's see. What do we got? Okay, so we got this Frizen number 11 ratio. And this one is a 9.8. This one also didn't surprise me too much. If it had been lower, I would have been really disappointed. Again, this is a personal one for me, but like I really, really love this one. Again, I did the red ink right there. So the only one that she signed like not in that spot was right along there on the spine side. All right, 5 more books. You sold all your Ashkins. Oh wow. Josh and Anna have 4. They did the same as me. They got 2 regular like unsigned, unremarked, and then 2 double signed, 2 double remarked. So if you have a buyer for them, you at least know where to get them. Maybe. Let me move these before I knock them right off the table. Oh, no. Ooh, nice. Nice. You gonna do that express or something? Because I feel like that's a pretty big book, isn't it? And if it isn't now, it will be. So I was pretty sure it was. Final 5. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I think the books of certain value, you probably should submit at a higher tier anyway. So go with that. I feel like there's certain tricks that you can do with that. Even kind of like make them give you a higher grade. All right, let me see what we got. I have to say, by the way, if you ever get to deal with captured collectibles, I ended up calling them at one point. All right, so yeah, fast track will probably be fine. But Yeah, but if you ever use captured collectibles at a convention, I would recommend like talking to Jason behind the scenes because he was very, very helpful, very polite. So, what am I doing? There we go. All right, next book we got, Radiant Black. It is, okay, so it's signed by Kyle Higgins right there in silver. Fun fact about this one, on the inside back cover, he actually signed it in like invisible ink, so you can only see it under black light. And he was like, oh, it's bleeding and all that stuff. Nah, it came out pretty cool, but you can't see it because it's in a slab. Oh, I gave away the grade too. It's a 9.8. They only put a single signature anyway. I tried. But I'm happy about that book, honestly. Thank you, Brian, and Cody for sending that book out so quickly to C2E2. You know, so we could experience together his remarks and signatures and his quirkiness. And all right, what do we got now? What do we got here? Tula Lotte. I totally forgot about this one. I should have known better. So she did a sketch for me. I had her do a Department of Truth. It's a 9.6. That's very surprising because this was a minty copy. I don't even care. That's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece. I'm curious about that 9.6, but like, I would say it has to be interior or, like, I mean, these are very, very crisp corners. I would love to see the notes on that. I'm going to check that out. But yeah, she did this. I remember what one of the books is, and it's not my book, but it's going to be so hot. Keep watching to see. Also, if you ever get the chance to meet Tula Lotte, she is also a very, 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 very nice person. She had like the guys from Cadence were like with her, and they were kind of like meh, but you know, she was absolutely fantastic. So here we go. This is not mine, but also a Tula. It is a Shadecraft blank. Oh, he gets the 9.8. This was my book too, but I convinced Ollie that he'd be getting Shadecraft done. He'll be very happy about that one. All right, 2 more to go. Has anybody else hidden any conventions this year or anything like that? Anybody at C2E2, MegaCon, anything? I don't know if you're still in here, C-List, but I think you're SDCC. I don't know what we got here. Let's see. Okay, this is another book that I'm really unsure what the grade's going to be. I had Andolfo sign it. Department of Truth, number 1 in 50. I don't know what this is going to be. Some Comic Geek. Heroes I Hear is a good time. I haven't actually been there. I mean, I've only been to a handful of conventions, but like that'll be one on my list in future years, I think. It's not a terrible drive for me. Maybe next year, maybe the year after. All right. What do we got here? A 9.8. I am so incredibly happy for this because I was a little afraid, to be honest with you. I was still like very new at like submitting things, and I was a little worried about like the spine. It has no ticks or anything like that, but it does break color in certain spots. I'm really happy about that. Like really happy. One more. All right, it's only a little bit of a disaster. 2 books that were supposed to be signed that are not signed, and well, I guess, you know, a 9.6 on my one sketch, which again, not the end of the world, because again, that's a personal thing for me. And then we got the 9.4 on the diamond frizzen, but again, personal for me. I'd probably be too tempted if it was a 9.8 to sell it, to be honest with you. All right, nice list. All right, last book. We have, oh, okay. So number 6, not quite the ghost, but the one that was affordable. But again, I got the blood red signature. So there you go. We got 9.6. That surprises me. I actually was thinking this would be a 9.8, but that's, once again, I'm gonna have to take a look at the notes if there are any, because it has to be interior, because like even the book looks like it was pressed. Huh. Yeah, look, for some of these, like they were my personal copies. I'm not like, if they were like a 9.4 aside from the diamond, like, because I got that for a really good price, I mean, I'd be a little more upset. But again, I'm super happy about that. I'm still happy I got this signed in the location, in the color, and everything like that. It still presents fantastic. If worse comes to worse, the grader notes say it needs a press or something, I'll probably resubmit some of these. But at very least, like, come on now. Yeah, no, I have to figure out those gators, because I'm like, I know my basilisk, like, it's so strange. Like, I have to take a picture and like show this in the Discord, because the remark is like barely visible. I know she did it. I watched her and I knew it was going to be that way, but like it's right here. It's actually like, I'm sorry, from like here to here. Right there. Let me see if I can move it in. You can kind of see the face coming in on the screen. But she like, let's see. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Holy moly. Josh is in here. What's up, Josh? Again, we got Radiant Black, my Basilisk remarked. We've got Ali So Hot Tula Shadecraft. We have my Tula Department of Truth. Frizzen. Got my Mirka 1 in 50. Another one. We got my number 11 Frizzen. Nah, Josh, honestly, that blank, I need to see the notes, because quite frankly, that was a really minty blank. Like, I had 2 of these and there's not one tick. The corners are extremely sharp. It had to be like something interior or something. That's all I can think of, because there's like not even a speck of rub on any of it. So it's not on you. All right, we got the Diamond Retailer. We have the Sanctum one, the Color Splash. And House of Slaughter, number 1, 1 in 100, signed by Frizzen. If I can get it there. There you go. And yeah, I think that's about it for today. Thank you guys for, oh, let's see. Yeah, I honestly might take you up. I know Department of Truth is finally getting blanks, like for number 18, but like, I still love yours. So if you have any, I probably will take you up on that. But I'll talk to you and Anna after, you know. And yeah. But thank you very much for joining, guys. I always appreciate it. I'm super happy to have these back finally, and I'll talk to you guys soon.